Are you taping or whatever? Yep. So we got the error. We can say we don't want to read troubleshooting, because if we say yes, then it'll go to a whole other screen or whatever. So we don't want to use troubleshooting. So now it knows it's not communicating. We go to utility, setup, and then we see which probe was last used. So since we're going to use the 16 now, what we're going to do is click on that, move down to small probe 16 by 16, and say OK. Another thing while we're on this window is that if we ever needed to do change the base temperature, this is something I don't think anybody else has seen. It's kind of like an old video game. I think that the password is 2686 or 26. We should look it up. 2636. It's something, I don't remember what it is, obviously. But basically, there's a code you press here to get to a screen that lets you change the baseline temperatures. It might actually be in WinTSA as opposed to COBOS. So WinTSA you can get to just by clicking there also for people. And WinTSA is where you can set more of the internal sort of system stuff. But anyway, first step is to always just make sure that this screen is the thermode you're going to be using. You hit OK, say yes, you want to edit the setup parameters. And I usually don't quit and restart, because that way now what I want to do is fully reattach stuff and everything. So right now the 232 cable thing isn't attached, and so I always say no, close it, and actually exit the program, then reattach, and then actually start stuff. So, end scene. Where is it? Yeah. So basically now we can plug this in, and if the, which way is that? If the ECU is low enough, then we can actually like go ahead and turn on the TSA and enter the program. The ECU is at 11.5, so that